Right, time for sports. Mara's here with that. Mine.
MVP Wednesday, Hudson. It is the goal of every hockey program to produce a well-rounded individual. And the Victoria Royals have themselves a renaissance man. Ben Walker is back from concussion and already making an impact. His skills on the ice are typical for a do-it-all speedy forward. But his gifts off the ice are anything but. Jordan Cunningham has this week's Island MVP.
When Ben Walker takes to the ice with the Victoria Royals, you'll notice his speed. You'll notice his tenacity, and you'll certainly notice his hair. But before the night is through, he'll usually show you his hands. But just like this isn't your typical hockey hair, these aren't your average hockey hands. Ben Walker is an artist.
Go to the rink in the morning and skate, have a workout in the gym, and then I usually come here, go in the pottery studio and throw down on the wheel.
The pottery wheel. 3 times a week, Ben puts hockey on hold for a few hours to pursue a passion.
It's just really calming and just relaxing and nice to take a break from the hockey side, which is pretty demanding and can be kind of stressful and wear down on your body, and this is just kind of a way to relax and, kind of just have fun.
His teammates might not get it, but they like it.
He can make a pot out of just about anything.
And not just any kind of pot. Ben Walker is making a teapot. And since he can't take that wheel on the road, Ben puts his ideas to paper.
Actually, I bought him a drawing book for Christmas this year, so he was quite happy about that. And he's quite the artist.
He brings his drawing book mostly everywhere with him, and if we're at a meal and he has an idea, he'll just draw it, and it's just the way he is.
If you kind of look at it, usually it's kind of a normal thing that's changed and altered in some sort of odd, strange way, and I just kind of like the idea of something not being normal.
And things didn't feel normal on January 2nd when he ran into Tyler Stahl. A concussion cost him 11 games.
Well, it's very good to have him back in our lineup. Obviously, the dynamics that he brings, the speed that he brings, and the ability to score goals is huge, and it's something that we've missed, and he's starting to find his stride again.
Rebound, Walker scores!
And even when he's potting goals, he's stirring the pot.
That's quite a celebration for Walker.
Ben Walker's creative flair on and off the ice make him this week's Island MVP. His work ethic is contagious, and while he stands out from his teammates, his dynamic is helping to sculpt a winner. Jordan Cunningham, CTV Sports, Victoria.
Thank you, Jordan. Well, there is the man, Walker, leading his team into battle last night against the Seattle Thunderbirds. Second period rolls up 2-1. Walker and Stephen Hodges break out on the 2-on-1. It looks like Ben Walker deposits that rebound, but it actually got knocked in by a T-Bird defenseman. Who cares? We're taking it. 3-1 Royals. Well, this isn't very good. In the third period, the Royals' leading scorer, Alex Gogolev, goes down after a skate cut his left foot. Coach Lowry will only say that Gogolev is being re-evaluated. But you don't replace a guy who has 65 points in 49 games. Things get ugly from there. Ryan Gagnon crushes a T-Birds player. That's a penalty for checking to the head. The T-Birds, well, they're going to get even minutes later as Royals defenseman Brett Cote gets his face plastered into the glass. No call on that one. He's okay, though, and he will play tonight. Round 2 goes at 7:05. Royals win this one 4-1, the final. Definitely no shortage of hockey taking place in our fair city. Grizzlies hosted the Powell River Kings as well. Brody Coulter was called up from the Victoria Cougars, and that is a goal. Still unsure as to why that young man isn't playing Junior A full-time. PR is going to get that one back, though. Matthew Dupont is left alone in front to collect his 13th of the season. We're tied at 1. The Grizz, though, send out their quick response unit. 43 seconds later, Stefan Nikolishin restores the lead. That makes it 2-1. At one point, the Grizz led this game 6-1 and cruised to a 7-4 final. They're now 3 points up on Penticton for first overall in the BCHL. Brody Coulter led the way with 2 goals. Well, Corey Schneider's agent can stand down. Canucks head coach Alain Vigneault is giving Schneids the nod in net for tomorrow night's game against the Minnesota Wild. Roberto Luongo has played horribly at the XL Energy Center and has been chased from the net in his last 3 starts there. Schneider has been riding the bench for 4 straight games. The Canucks have gone 2-0-1-1 with Louis in net.
I'm really excited. like you said, winning a few in a row here, playing some good hockey and lose on his job. Now it's my turn to jump in and try to keep that going. And you never want to be the guy that kind of halts momentum.
Well, to the Pebble Dice, the road to the Brier runs through Parksville this weekend. The top 16 rinks in the province are present, but only one will move on and compete for Canadian curling supremacy at the Brier in Edmonton. This is the team to beat this weekend. Jim Cotter and his Kamloops-based rink are the two-time defending BC champions and ranked 10th in the country. With 3 Briers under his belt, experience may be handy.
Anytime you go to the Brier, it's definitely a great experience. You're playing on fantastic ice conditions, very similar to here. And then you're playing some of the best teams in the world, and so it can only help you. It can't hurt you.
Well, Cotter breezed through his opening draw, 12-3, but dropped his afternoon match 8-5 to Andrew Beliski of the Royal City Curling Club. Victoria's Neil Dangerfield is hot on day 1. He started the tournament with 2 wins to stay on the A side of the bracket. We will hear from Neil Dangerfield coming up during Vancouver Island Report.
Excellent.
Great curling.
Mara, thanks.
You're welcome.